So my friend needs a ride, but I don't have time to pick him up.
So let's summon his ride. Well, cars don't fly, yet, but the app still does exist. I designed it this morning and it was on my phone by lunch. And yes, there's a hidden button in there that makes the Mini lift off the ground. It's completely useless, but that's my favorite part. Now let me show you how the whole thing was made. But first, the part that almost everyone skips. Let's start with the research. And down here, something small. A little S in a yellow-green color. That's how Mini tells you a car is electric. There's no badge, there's no sticker, just one tiny color. And before you design anything, start with a mood board. It's a page full of pictures. This is how you decide what something should feel like before you build it. Because if you don't decide, Claude will. And it will choose something safe, something generic. A pen is still the fastest tool I own. No menus, no undo. You just think with your hand. And here they are. Welcome, home, charging, climate, location settings. 6 screens drawn by hand, then cleaned up into flat vectors with Nano Banana Pro. And this is Claude Design. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They ask for the whole app at once. I only asked for one thing, the look. One note before we start. All my prompts are already written. They are on my Patreon if you want them. The link is in the description. I select the mobile app template first. Then I uploaded the mood board, the wireframe sketch and 8 car renderings. After that, I asked Claude to read the mood board and tell me what visual world it describes, the color it sees, what typeface is. I also gave it the exact values, every color with its hex code. This yellow has a code called #FCEB34, both typefaces. Inta for the whole app, it is clean, plain and gets out of the way. And one more for the welcome screen, instrument serif italic. It's similar to the serif type on the Mini website. Second step, still not screens, the pieces. Now Claude Design builds a second page. It's called the component kit. All our pieces laid out side by side. Think of a box of Lego before you build the house. It starts with the primary and secondary buttons, the stepper, minus, a big number, plus the status tile, the battery bar, the tab in the footer section. Every piece laid out, labeled with its exact size and color. And now Claude asks me, how did the design turn out? 5 stars, it understood exactly what I wanted. So let's move on to the third prompt, app screens. Now it becomes a real app. I tell Claude here to build all 6 screens in full quality with real car renderings. The welcome screen, home screen, charging, climate, location, settings. Look at the details. Vienna, 9 degrees, cloudy. Alright, but a few things still need fixing. I hit edit and now I'm inside the design. The picture is wrong, so I go find the right one and drop it in myself. Prompt 4, the Easter egg. I paste it in and I wait. This is still the part I admire most. You talk to Claude like a colleague. And it simply does what you asked. But look here, another picture is wrong. So I find the right one, number 5, transit side, and drop it in. Same on the lift off screen. And we're good. Now let's tweak the little yellow pill at the bottom. That's how the app shows you where you are. Its corners are too big, so I draw a small arrow and write a note. Same rounding on all 4 icons. Home, charging, climate, location, enter. And while it works, it tells me it's caramelizing onions. Done. Changes applied, the design part is finished. So let's move on to the handover. Everything we made so far is a picture, and a computer can't build from a picture. So I ask for one last thing. Write it all down. Go to my assets folder and make a new text file. I call it SPEC.md. Then I copy everything Claude wrote and I paste it in. Then I save it as a real file on my drive. The design tool can hand Claude Code everything over by one simple click. That's the quick way. I saved the file anyway. If the first one was the designer, this is the builder. And the good news, I don't write any code. Apparently I used 4 times more tokens than Pride and Prejudice. One thing worth understanding because everything depends on it. Look at the bottom of the window, it says local. This thing runs on my own machine. Next to it, a folder. Claude Code can only see that one folder. The spec file and 8 car renderings is its entire world. Now the first prompt. It tells Claude Code to read everything in the assets folder. I ask it one small thing. Tell me the accent color and the 2 fonts. A tiny check, costs nothing, catches everything. Now Claude starts asking for permission. It never does anything on my computer without asking first. Yes to everything. Now the big one. Make every screen actually work. Not look right, work. And a small message pops up. This tab shows a single file and can't follow links. Nothing to worry about. That's exactly what we asked for. Last 2 prompts. First one, pack everything into one file and then prove it's really self-contained. So let's check the app within the browser first. Charging flap, open, closed. Temperature, up and down. Cooling, start. And the thing I promised you at the beginning. Tap the button. Mini lifts off the ground. Now the phone. Welcome screen, home screen, one by one through all of them. Change the temperature, open the charging flap, you know the drill. If it does everything we ask for, we're done. If you want the prompts, they are on my Patreon. And if you built something with this, show me. I would love to see it. See you soon.